Last time we stopped at this part. How does a woman safeguard her husband's earning? Today we're going to continue from here. When Visakha, a woman possesses these 4 qualities, says heading for victory in the present world and is successful in this world. But when she possesses 4 other qualities, says heading for victory in the other world and is successful in regard to the world. What for? Here, Visakha, a woman is accomplished in faith, moral discipline, generosity, and wisdom. And how is a woman accomplished in faith? Here, Visakha, a woman has faith. She has placed faith in the enlightenment of the Tathagata task. So the Blessed One is an Arahant, as in the text, chapter 4.3. Teacher of Devas and humans, the Enlightened One, the Blessed One. In this way, a woman is accomplished in faith. Okay, so this is the first one. Accomplished in faith. Next is the second. Would you like to read?
And how is a woman accomplished in moral discipline? Here, Visakha, a woman abstains from the destruction of life, from stealing, from sexual misconduct, from false speech, and from wines, liquors, and intoxicants, the basis for negligence. In this way, a woman is accomplished in moral discipline. That is our 5 precepts.
Yes, exactly. The second one is, like Saikyang said, it's exactly our 5 precepts. So let me highlight this. Okay, next one, Sister Choi Kwan.
And how is a woman accomplished in generosity? Here, Visakha, a woman dwells at home with a mind devoid of the stain of stinginess, freely generous, open-handed, delighting in relinquishment, one devoted to charity, delighting in giving and sharing. In this way, a woman is accomplished in generosity.
Okay, thanks, Sister Choi Kwan. The third one would be generosity. Yeah. Highlight. Yeah, here it says one devoted to charity, delighting in giving and sharing. Yeah, perhaps this can also address Sister Billy's question, whether one can be addressed to the poor or not. This one is mentioned charity, delighting in giving and sharing, but does not mention specifically the recipient. So probably we can extend it to the poor within this context. Okay. Then Sister Lin Tai, would you like to close the sutta?
And how is a woman accomplished in wisdom? Here, Visakha, a woman possesses the wisdom that sees into the arising and passing away of phenomena. That is noble and penetrative and leads to the complete destruction of suffering. When a woman possesses these 4 qualities, she is heading for victory in the other world and is successful in regard to the other world.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thanks, Sister Lin Tai. This is taken from Anguttara Nikaya 849. The last component, back again to wisdom. What exactly is wisdom? Here, the wisdom refers to the arising and passing away, seeing the arising and passing away of phenomena that is noble and penetrative and leads to the complete destruction of suffering. Somehow the Buddha's always sneak in the wisdom at the last component, yeah, of some of his suggestions. Okay, any questions or comments for this sutta? The woman of the home. If not, let's continue reading the community. Sister Aikim, would you like to read?
The community 1, the 6 roots of dispute. 6. There are, Ananda, these 6 roots of disputes. What 6? Here, Ananda, a monk is angry and resentful. Such a monk dwells without respect and deference towards the teacher, the Dhamma, and the Sangha. And he does not fulfill the training. A monk who dwells without respect and deference towards the teacher, the Dhamma, and the Sangha, and who does not fulfill the training creates a dispute in the Sangha, which will be for the harm and unhappiness of many, for the loss, harm, and suffering of devas and humans. Now, if you see any such root of dispute, either in yourself or externally, you should strive to abandon that same evil root of dispute. And if you do not see any such root of dispute, either in yourself or externally, you should practice in such a way that that same evil root of dispute does not erupt in the future. Thus, there is the abandoning of the evil roots of dispute. Thus, there is the non-eruption of that evil roots of dispute in the future. I think Sư Phụ mentioned this one, the Xing Jing. 未生恶，令不生；已生恶，令灭之。
Okay. Okay, thanks, Sister Akim, for reading and sharing Shifu's comments. You can still recall, or do you read from the notes? Wait, let me. So, are there 6 mentioned here? Let's see. A monk is angry and resentful. Is this the first one? Let me highlight. Dwell without respect and deference toward the teacher, Dhamma, and the Sangha, does not fulfill the training. Is this the second one? Let me highlight again. And then, after dwelling without respect, creates a dispute in the Sangha. Is this the fourth one? And then if I highlight this last one, for the harm and happiness of many, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe this is the 5th one.
Marcel, I think teacher, Dhamma, and Sangha is 1 each. So without respect and deference towards the teacher is number 2. And then without respect for the Dhamma is number 3. Without respect for the Sangha is number 4. Is that how?
And
6.
okay, so like second was saying
the next paragraph, it seems to there are more things coming up in the 7th.
Oh, is it? Okay. So maybe this is number 1 only.
Yeah, because
yeah, maybe we go to the next one, 7 to 11. Just now we see.
Yeah, there seems to be more things coming up.
Okay. So Sister Billy was saying it's not the whole 6 things in this paragraph, but it's 1 each in each paragraph. Yeah, maybe that's true. So let's take a look. Okay, then Sister Billy, would you like to continue reading?
Okay, thank you. 7 to 11. Again, a monk is contemptuous and insolent, envious and niggardly, deceitful and fraudulent, has evil wishes and wrong view, adheres to his own views, holds on to them tenaciously, and relinquishes them with difficulty. Such a monk dwells without respect and deference towards the teacher, the Dharma, and the Sangha, and he does not fulfill the training. A monk who dwells without respect and deference towards the teacher, the Dharma, and the Sangha, and who does not fulfill the training, creates a dispute in the Sangha, which would be for the harm and unhappiness of many, for the loss, harm, and suffering of devas and humans. Now, if you see any such root of dispute, either in yourselves or externally, you should strive to abandon that same evil root of dispute. And if you do not see any such root of dispute, either in yourselves or externally, you should practice in such a way that that same evil root of dispute does not erupt in the future. Thus, there is the abandoning of that evil root of dispute. Thus, there is the non-eruption of that evil root of dispute in the future. These are the 6 roots of dispute.
Sadhu,
Thank you.
sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thanks, Sister Billy. Okay, I think Sister Billy is correct here. The first one is angry and resentful, covered in this paragraph 6. And the rest, after angry and resentful, all this, the rest of the paragraph is repeated for the other 6 components. This is the second one, contemptuous and insolent. The third one, envious and niggardly. The fourth one, deceitful and fraudulent. And the last one, no. This is the fifth one, has evil wishes and wrong view. And the last one, adheres to his own views, holds on to them tenaciously, and relinquishes them with difficulty. So these are the 6 roots of disputes, the Buddha says. We should strive to abandon this evil root of dispute.
Sorry to interrupt. Will you explain like what is contentious and insolent?
Okay.
And the niggardly, not very sure.
Okay, let's take a look at the word contemptuous. Here, showing contempt, scornful. Okay, let's take a look at the word contempt. The feeling that a person or a thing that is beneath consideration, worthless or deserving scorn. Disregard for something that should be taken into account. The third one is the offense of being disobedient to or disrespectful of a court of law and its officer. Yeah, I think this one gives the context of being disrespectful and giving a resentful feeling. Let's go back. Insolent, let's take a look. It's also giving a similar meaning, showing a rude and arrogant lack of respect. So I think contemptuous and insolent, showing lack of respect in general. Envious and niggardly, envious is like wanting to have things that someone else have, and niggardly is more like a stinginess, not generous. Let's take a look. Here, the definition says not generous, stingy. Second one, meager, scanty, which have a similar meaning. The opposite of generosity. Okay, does that explain? Thank you. Okay, thanks for the questions again.
Yep, thank you. So the first one, contemptuous and insolent, is having no respect, probably out of arrogance and despise of other people. Envious and niggardly means jealous of other people and also yourself. not being generous. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Thanks again for the question. Okay, so these are the 6 roots of dispute. Yeah. If we see this, we should strive to abandon, as highlighted here. If we don't see this, even if we don't see this, we should practice in such a way that this evil root of dispute does not erupt in the future. So, if we practice this way, firstly, we will abandon the evil root of dispute, and there will be non-eruption of the evil root of dispute in the future. Okay, any other comments for this sutta? Okay, if no more comments, I think we can stop here and continue next time. Next time, we will read these 6 principles of cordiality. Okay, would Sister Chekon like to do the dedication?
Yes. 言消三障除烦恼，愿得智慧真明了，不愿追障悉消除，世世常行菩萨道。阿弥陀佛。
And thanks, Sister Chekon. Till we meet again, may we be guided by the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.